cannabis. And I really do believe that, Adam Silver said many times we're going to follow the science. I think the science is going to lead the NBA to change their policy, and I feel like they're on the track to do that. With the NFL specifically, their collective bargaining agreement expires after the 2020 season. I would be shocked if the NFLPA doesn't put something on the table that looks very similar to the NHL's policy, at least as it pertains to marijuana.
Emily, in your mind, what is an ideal drug policy for a league?
Oh, great question. When I'm commissioner for all of sports, which is a great...
Congratulations.
What a great announcement on International Women's Day.
Thank you. You know what? It's my day. I'm owning it. I think that the NHL policy is right on when it comes to marijuana because, as I said, let's follow the science and let's follow the lawmakers. Like 82% of the sports teams are in a place where a player can legally get marijuana, whether it's medicinal or recreational. That says something. There's only 6 states that teams play in that they can't get it. So I think this is a fair policy when it comes to marijuana. I do have hesitations as it comes to other quote-unquote drugs of abuse, especially prescription pills, which I know so many players have become dependent on, cocaine, like I mentioned, MDMA, Ritalin, Adderall, whatever it may be. I do think that in sports, though, we should not focus more on punishing players who have problems like this because that's not getting them anywhere. Then you have a situation like Randy Gregory, who just keeps getting back and back in the system and isn't getting help. And I know there's programs in the NFL and NBA. I just don't know how effective they are. And I really just think that we should be focusing with these policies on identifying guys who are in a time of need and not saying, like, hand over your game check. Let's saying, okay, let's get you the right resources around you so you can get better.
It's Spain and Fitz, Sarah Spain and Jason Fitz on ESPN Radio. You can hear Emily Kaplan on the ESPN On Ice podcast with Greg Wyshynski and Emily Kaplan. She's also an ESPN hockey reporter. I agree with you because, Daniel Carcillo's been doing some really powerful work about mental health in the NHL.
This is a special presentation of Alamogordo Tiger Sports on Southern New Mexico's sports leader, ESPN Alamogordo 103.7.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Welcome to Volcano Vista High School here in Albuquerque. As I try to get my levels correct, so you can hear me okay. We are here for the Class 5A first-round matchup between the Alamogordo Lady Tigers and the Volcano Vista Lady Hawks. One of the newer high schools here in the Albuquerque metro area. My first time being here at Volcano Vista. It's one of those where I'm driving up and I'm trying to figure out if I had been here or not, and I honestly wasn't sure until I actually got into the gym, and I don't know. But anyway, should be an interesting matchup. I think you've got a team with the Alamogordo Lady Tigers that maybe are a little bit more experienced than Volcano Vista, but you also have a Volcano Vista team that I believe is coming off a state championship last year. So this is a team that their 2 leading scorers are freshmen. You look at the Lady Tigers, and I think probably if you were to go throughout the year, certainly Faith Silva is their leading scorer. Justice Martin, my guess, would be the second leading scorer for Alamo, and she's a sophomore. So, I mean, Alamo's got a kind of an interesting mix of upperclassmen and underclassmen in their group. So I don't know how much of an impact that's going to have. I think that's probably overrated, and whether somebody's a senior a lot of the time. I think for at least the 2 freshmen for Volcano Vista, you have to think that not having been in state tournament action before, you have to wonder whether that has any type of an impact for them. That's and they did not win the state championship last year. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I think that must have been 2 years ago. But the Lady Tigers, I feel like, should feel pretty confident. They've had a good season. They've played very well throughout the year, and if they play their style of basketball where they can get after the Lady Hawks defensively, if Faith Silva can get going and knock down some threes and get into a rhythm, obviously that'd be a key. And it's going to be a key, I think, for 2 or 3 others to step up scoring-wise, whether it's a couple of the post players, whether it's Callista Jacob or Justice Martin. It's going to be a lot of different aspects. The one big thing for the Lady Tigers, they have got to be better at rebounding than they were against Mayfield last Friday night. They had a tough time there. And this is a team that's got some size, does Volcano Vista, so Alamo's really going to have to battle in the post to not let Volcano Vista get second chances and third chances and, extra opportunities to get buckets. That's going to be a huge, huge key, I think, for the Lady Tigers. We've got a good contingent of Alamogordo fans that have made the trip up here to Albuquerque. And if you could have heard just behind us there, the Lady Tigers just took the floor. So they're into their warm-ups. Volcano Vista is into their warm-ups. And we're looking forward to hopefully a fantastic matchup between these two sides. Volcano Vista coming into tonight's game at 21-5. They went 8-1 in their district, 7-1 in the regular season, then they won a tiebreaker game. Alamogordo went 21-8 overall this season and 8-4 in district, and are looking to come out of here with an upset. 12 versus 5 is always a fancy pick in the NCAA tournament for an upset. Why not here? Makes sense to me. All right, we want to thank our Alamogordo Lady Tiger basketball sponsors for bringing you state tournament action. Cortez Gas, a mile and a half north of Alamogordo on Highway 7054. Desert Sun Auto Group at 2600 and 3333 North White Sands. Toyota, GMC, Chevy, Cadillac, and Buick. First National Bank, the main branch at 414 10th Street in Alamogordo, and Tularosa and Cloudcroft branches. Showcase Carpet and Tile at 806 New York Avenue, 434-1338. Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai at 1500 South White Sands. Yes, we can, 434-4800. The White Sands Mall at 3129 North White Sands Boulevard. Otero Federal Credit Union, 3 locations in Otero County, 1200 10th Street, 3300 North White Sands, and Holloman Air Force Base. White Sands Motorsports on the Holloman Highway, 21070 Highway 70, 437-8189, and the Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street. Outfitters of Champions at 437-9373. Richardson, well, they bring you scoreboard every single game. Ryan Richardson, owner at 318 South White Sands, next to McDonald's. Thanks to them, and thanks to all of our Tiger Sports sponsors that have been with us all year long. We're going to hear from some of them coming up right now. State tournament action in Class 5A first round. The Alamogordo Lady Tigers and the Volcano Vista Lady Hawks coming up next.
In honor of Military and America Saves Week, OFCU encourages you to take the pledge today. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering consolidation loans as low as 4.99% APR up to 60 months with a minimum of $10,000.
But wait, there's more.
Bring us your non-OFCU finance vehicle loan for as low as 2.74% APR. Offer starts February 25th through March 2nd. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
White Sands Motorsports has the next generation of accessible high-performance Can-Ams. 2- or 4-seat, 120-horsepower Maverick X3 Turbo. The Maverick X3's intensity comes from a mix of performance-driven mechanical and structural design. From its signature LEDs to its advanced cockpit, the rugged wheels and tires, and a stunning suspension, take your family and friends farther than ever with the Maverick X3. Pick yours up or take a test drive at White Sands Motorsports, 21070 Highway 70 West on the Holloman Highway. What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. With financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
If you find yourself frustrated because your internet is slow, then you need to call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company. They have the speed, the reliability, and the customer service to turn your frustration into smiles. Now, doesn't that sound like a better plan? Call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company at 585-2700 and get connected today.
Sometimes you just need a loan. Your daughter Debbie is getting married. Your son Toby needs a new tuba. Let's face it, families cost money. Things come up that you had no way of predicting. We make personal loans for occasions like this to people who have good credit. So next time you find yourself connected to the unexpected, stop in and see us about a personal loan, subject to credit approval. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Welcome back to Volcano Vista High School. Class 5A first-round state playoffs. The Alamogordo Lakers and the Volcano Vista Lady Hawks. We hope you're having a great Friday night as the Lady Tigers get ready to face off against Volcano Vista. We've got actually all four of our area high schools with their teams, girls teams, in the state playoffs. Tularosa tonight is hosting Sandia Prep. That's Class 3A. The Lady Cats are the number 6 seed, and Sandia Prep is the number 11. Mescalero Apache in Class 2A is number 8 seed. They're hosting number 9 Magdalena tonight. And on the road this evening is number 11 Cloudcroft, also in Class 2A. They play number 6 Lordsburg. That'll be the 4th time they've played the Lady Mavericks this season. First matchup here between Alamogordo and Volcano Vista. Alamogordo hasn't seen any of the Albuquerque teams this year. They saw Los Lunas back, or they saw Cibola, I should say that. Cibola didn't make the 5A playoffs. Los Lunas, who's Class 4A, but, you know, kind of metro area, if you want to. Probably a little bit of a stretch. I'm not sure. I don't know if Los Lunas would consider themselves that, but I'm going to consider themselves that. And it didn't see a lot of the Albuquerque area teams. Neither did the boys this year. Just didn't. That's not how the schedule worked out. Alamogordo didn't have the matchup with the 2 Albuquerque schools that they usually do. That wasn't on the schedule this year, so they decided to switch things up a little bit. So a little bit of a different matchup. Lady Tigers have seen some top teams this year. Los Lunas, Piedra Vista is the number 2 seed in Class 5A. They played them at the tournament back in December. And, of course, Mayfield in the district. And pretty much everybody in the district made it, save Las Cruces and Gadsden this year. I think Las Cruces should have made the state tournament, but it just didn't work out for them, unfortunately. But you know, this is a team that, you know, has played some quality teams throughout the season. It's been a little bit of a mix. I think the district season is the thing that really impressed me with the Lady Tigers, and the way that they fought through a little bit of adversity. They got off to a rough start in their first game against Mayfield, and then, you know, won 4 straight. And then right in the middle of the district, they lost 3 straight games. They lost on the road to Deming. They lost on the road to Mayfield, and lost to Centennial, but then came right back and won the final 4 games of the district to finish in second place. A very impressive way the Lady Tigers closed out their season, got some momentum, and then, you know, went on to take care of business against Gadsden in the state tournament. Las Cruces High. They came out really hot and played well, played really good defense in that game. Unfortunately, just couldn't solve Mayfield this year, and Mayfield's the 6th seed. Volcano Vista's the 5 seed. If you want to go by that, you could argue that Volcano Vista is the better team, possibly. I'm very curious to see how much the youth of this team is going to impact them. They won 21 games this year. They played in a very good district with, you know, Rio Rancho and Cleveland and that whole group, one of the better districts in the state. So, you know, this is a team, obviously, that has been well tested. I think that, you know, I've spent a little bit of time talking about it. It's probably a little bit overblown from that standpoint. But it's one of those, when I look at the matchup, I wonder. And, by the way, those players for Volcano Vista that have led the team in scoring, number 24, Natalia Chavez. She's a freshman. She's got some size. They've got 2 or 3 players that are around the 6-foot mark that, you know, we'll see what kind of minutes that they get throughout the game, but, you know, that can obviously have an impact. Alamogordo's got some good size and some good size players in Kylie Purcella and Michaela Jones and Macy Marquez, and I thought I saw Darian Cosgrave was dressed out for tonight's game. I'm looking around for 42 out there, but not sure. And the other is a guard for Volcano Vista, and again, a freshman in Jalen Bates. She wears number 15, but she's averaging near 20 points a game. Those are the 2 big players, 20 points a game, 15 points a game between those 2. And, you know, they carry this team. Now, there's obviously some role players that are obviously big, but those are going to be the names that we'll be watching out for tonight. Now, on the other side, Faith Silva is obviously the big one. You know, Faith has been up over 20 points a game, feels like most of the entire season. She had that huge game against Cobra earlier in the year where she broke the single game record, which she had already owned, 39 points, most threes in a game. It just goes to show that when she gets hot, she is one of the most dangerous shooters in the state of New Mexico. She is a very, very difficult person to try and stop. So for Volcano Vista, they're obviously going to key in on her. Alamos, just like Volcano Vista, it can't just be those two players just for Alamogordo. It can't just be Faith Silva, and they definitely have players that can step up and fill up the score sheet, whether it's Justice Martin. If she gets going, she can be a 15 to 20 points game scorer. Callista Jacobs, another one. If she gets going from three, she is a very clutch shooter for the Lady Tigers. Brianna Bickham in the post. And that's somebody else I didn't mention in the post. Brianna's had a great season playing in the post for the Lady Tigers this year. Same for Michaela Jones and Kylie Purcell. They've been in double figures a couple of times this year. And you throw in Macy Marquez, I think Jaden Kruger coming off the bench in some spots as well, Alicia Munoz. There's a lot of different players that can have impacts with Lady Tigers, and it's just, going to be how Alamogordo comes out. And if we see the team that has really lit it up at times this year, I definitely think they can come out of here with an upset over Volcano Vista. But they're going to have that kind of game to make that happen tonight. No mistake how good the Lady Hawks are and how challenging of a time it'll be for the Lady Tigers to come out of here with the victory. But if they get going shooting the ball well, and those players that I mentioned really are able to get going tonight, then certainly the Lady Tigers have that possibility of making it happen. And Alamo, I kind of feel like maybe the defense is where it's going to be. If Alamo's game in the 30s and the 40s, I feel like that suits them a little bit better. We saw that in district this year in the games against Centennial and Oñate and Las Cruces. Those were some of the better games they had when they were able to keep the scoring to a minimum for the other side. And Alamo was able to come out of there with some crucial wins this year. So we'll see if they can do that tonight. All right, we got a little over 5 minutes left until we'll get to starting lineups and national anthem and all that good stuff. We again want to thank our sponsors that are bringing you Lady Tiger basketball tonight: Cortez Gas, the Winner's Circle, Desert Sun Auto Group, White Sands Motorsports, First National Bank, White Sands Mall, Otero Federal Credit Union, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai, Showcase Carpet and Tile, and we'll take a break and come back. This is Lady Tiger basketball, Class 5A first round, coming up for you soon.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
When you hear the term Outfitters of Champions, you know it's the Winner's Circle. They can do all your custom silk screen and embroidery on hats, shirts, and jackets. Whether it's for your business, team sales, special events, or personal use. The Winner's Circle is the place for quality work at reasonable prices with group and team discounts available. They also customize trophies, personalized plaques, and sporting gear. The Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street, or give them a call at 437-9373.
Hey Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
In honor of Military and America Saves Week, OFCU encourages you to take the pledge today. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering consolidation loans as low as 4.99% APR up to 60 months with a minimum of $10,000.
But wait, there's more.
Bring us your non-OFCU finance vehicle loan for as low as 2.74% APR. Offer starts February 25th through March 2nd. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Looking for high-quality, factory-authorized service for your ATV or motorcycle? Check out White Sands Motorsports. Our experienced service technicians ready to provide you with fast, efficient service on your sport vehicle. Whether it's a brand new purchase or your daily driver, White Sands Motorsports provides estimates, warranty work, safety inspections, and of course customizations to fit your personality. White Sands Motorsports will help you maintain your investment. 21070 Highway 70 West in Alamogordo. Call 437-8189 to schedule an appointment today.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Welcome back to Volcano Vista High School here on a Friday night. It's girls' first-round action all across the state of New Mexico tonight. Tomorrow it's boys' first-round action. Didn't mention, by the way, Tularosa boys are at Hot Springs in Truth or Consequences tomorrow. So best of luck to that group. And, of course, best of luck to all the other area teams that are tipping off here in just a couple of minutes. Thule girls, Cloudcroft girls, and Mescalero Apache girls. We're of course, in Albuquerque for the Alamogordo ladies as they get ready to tip off. The officials are at the scorer's table right now. Looks like they're checking the scorebook and making sure everything is ready to go. Coach Manny Vigil is looks like drawing up some stuff on his whiteboard and the Tiger bench. And it's I'm sure it'll be a last couple of instructions before we get ready to go with tonight's game as the Lady Tigers clapping and getting into their huddle right now as we get ready for tonight's tip-off. Manny Vigil, the head coach of the Alamogordo Lady Tigers, and the Volcano Vista Lady Hawks are coached by Lisa Villarreal. Vista going to be in home white jerseys with silver numerals, black outlining. Alamogordo in their road black jerseys with gold numerals. And looks like the starting five for the Lady Tigers, the same it's been most of the season. Callista Jacob, a senior. Faith Silva, a senior. Justice Martin, a sophomore. Brianna Bickham, a senior. And Kylie Priscilla, she's been more in the starting lineup, I think, a little bit recently, but a freshman in this group for the Lady Tigers. And it looks like we're ready for tonight's national anthem. And Lady Tigers line up in an A on their side of the court, and it looks like we're about ready to go with that. So we're going to take a break and come back. Tip text here on ESPN Alamogordo.
What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. With financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard, 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company to get connected. 585-2700.
When someone thinks they have a better idea, like a new way to make it or a new place to take it, they start their own business. Every small business has not-so-small ambitions. We can help you with about every financial service you'll need, like e-statements to save your filing space, mobile banking from your smartphone, lines of credit for expansion, and online account access. To us, there's nothing small about small business. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
Every student wants their high school sports apparel, and there's only one place to get it, the Winner's Circle. They carry all the local school letter jackets, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, or Bear. While you're there, get your jacket personalized with embroidery, stitching, and have your letters and patches sewn on too. They also carry trophies, plaques, and awards, and service with a smile. It's all at the Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street in Alamogordo.
Hey, Alamogordo Alamogordo Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. The Lady Tigers starting about to be announced. Again, they are the number 12 seed, and they face off against the number 5 seed for Volcano Vista. And turning the lights down for tonight's game, for tonight's tip, or tonight's announcements, I should say, the for the starting lineups. And they're announcing Kiana Heinlein, who is on crutches, unfortunately for her. Brianna Bickham, a senior. This will coming down to the point for a lot of these players that these are going to be some of their last opportunities to wear a Lady Tiger uniform. They don't want their career to come to an end. Lyric Arce is another senior that has gotten some spot duty at times this year. Some of the other reserves, Alicia Munoz, she is a junior. Valerie Contreras, a sophomore. Michaela Jones, a junior. Jaden Kruger, she's a junior. Darian Cosgray, a senior. And Michaela Jones, a sophomore. Again, we mentioned the starters for the Lady Tigers. It's Justice Martin, she's a sophomore. Callista Jacob, another one of these group of seniors, of 5 seniors in this team. Faith Silva, wearing number 30, she is a senior. Kylie Purcell, a freshman, wearing number 34. And Brianna Bickham, wearing number 3, she is a senior, getting started as well. I know she's in the reserve. She is a starter in this group for the Lady Tigers this evening. Got a guy out here with like a handheld spotlight and waving it around the crowd. I kind of, you know, it's fun. I kind of like that that they're doing that, a little bit of extra pomp and circumstance. Not a lot of teams do that. It's kind of a fun deal to see here, and they're announcing their reserves right now for Volcano Vista. Again, you've got the Lady Tigers coming in at 21-8 this season. Volcano Vista comes in at 21-5 on the year. So both teams have had winning 20-plus games. I don't care what level you're at. It's a difficult thing to do, and I think especially in 5A, it's something to be proud of. Both these teams should be proud of getting to this point and getting into the state tournament. I think all these teams that have made state tournaments across the classification in boys and girls, with the added size of all the classifications in basketball this year, we got rid of a class this year. So, you know, there's an extra 5 to 10 teams, depending on which class it is, that you know, you've got to have a really good season to make the postseason. There have been some years where some not very good teams made the playoffs. I don't think you can say that. I mean, we saw Deming a couple of times this year on the girls' side. That was a good basketball team. They're the 16 seed. Alamo is a very good basketball team. They're a 12 seed. So just, you know, to show what exactly it takes to get into the postseason. I think it also makes it difficult for the higher seeds, that they're not necessarily going to get an easy game in their first round matchup. All right, looks like starting lineups are done. Still waiting for the lights to get clicked back on, and there they go. And we are ready for tonight's tip-off. In the center circle, it's Brianna Bickham. Lady Tigers will go right to left. Volcano Vista will go from left to right, and the ball is controlled by Volcano Vista into the backcourt quickly. And it's Kennedy Brown with it at the right wing, and she yells out instructions. Alamogordo starts off in a man-to-man look, driving baseline and going off the glass and missing, but an offensive board pulled in by Alamogordo. It's number 24 who missed on it, Natalia Chavez, and she dribbles with it. Again, one of these freshmen that leads the team in scoring. She's second in scoring for Volcano Vista.
They go inside, then back outside. Quick ball movement. Chavez left wing 3. That's no good. Another rebound for Volcano Vista. Another putback attempt is no good. Brianna Bickham tried to save it, but unable to do so. Gianna Aragon was the player who had the putback attempt. Also on the inside, Storm Aria Gonzalez. Baseline right bound for Volcano Vista. They'll come all the way out top with it as Jalen Bates, and then over to the corner. 3-on-3 on this, no good. And Lady Tigers get the rebound this time as Callista Jacob pulls it down. That was Aragon that missed on it. Justice Martin dribbles all the way to the left wing into the front court for the Lady Tigers, their first offensive set. Right wing goes to Silva. She stops the elbow, kicks it out. Martin, right corner 3, too strong. Rebound out to the corner. Callista Jacob double teamed over there but pulls it in. Jacob almost loses it, gets it off to Martin at the free throw line. Now Jacob back to Martin in the right corner. Zone defense for Volcano Vista. Left wing 3 from Faith Silva is no good, off the back of the rim. Rebound is almost tipped out of bounds and saved right to Justice Martin. So Alamogordo gets another chance, but then it's stolen away. Pushing up the floor, Volcano Vista. Shot attempt misses in close for Brown, but they get the offense off rebound and will set up again, and are going to get a foul called on the Lady Tigers. Faith Silva was coming out to block a 3 of Natalia Chavez and ends up bumping her, and that'll be the first on Silva. 6:34 to go, first quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. No score. Both teams a little cold of shooting to start. This is Bates working around the top. Alamogordo tipped it away, but comes to the Lady Hawks. 3 on the way, knocked down from the right wing. Natalia Chavez knocks it down. So Chavez has got some size, but they use her as a guard. And so I thought maybe she'd be more of a post player. Here come the Lady Tigers. Pull-up jump shot from Faith Silva, too strong. Rebound by Kylie Purcella. Had her shots, I guess, blocked. A lot of contact there. Here comes Volcano Vista the other way. Pushing down the floor, we're going to get a foul called on Alamogordo. I'm going to call it on Justice Martin. Callista Jacob tried to get in there and draw the charge, but Martin from behind got the foul as Jalen Bates was coming up the floor. Bates will inbound, baseline right, and gets it to the right wing. It's to Brown, then to Bates, right corner 3 on the way, too strong, but another offensive board as Brown pulls it in. Top of the key, 3 on the way, that's no good from Chavez. Alamogordo gets the rebound and pushes up the floor. Faith Silva drives to the basket, almost had the ball knocked away, but fought through the contact and lays it up and in, and the Lady Tigers get on the board. 3-2, 5:40 to go, and almost a steal by the Lady Tigers. Volcano Vista rushed it into the front court, driving from the right wing in and missing is Chavez. Lady Tigers grab the board. It's Justice Martin with the basketball. Quick action on both sides as Callista Jacob races in the lane, tries to step through a couple of players, misses. Kylie Purcella got the board and loses it out of bounds. She kind of had a tough deal as Callista Jacob fell to the ground basically right in front of her, and as Kylie tried to go up with the shot, I don't know if she was distracted by Callista being there or just couldn't quite set her feet the way that she wanted to. So it goes out of bounds, and walking it into the front court is Kennedy Brown. So Coach Villarreal may be wanting her team to slow it down a little bit. Quite the hectic pace early on. 3-2 leads. Chavez hands it off. This is Brown. Works it around to the left wing and then over to the corner. Alamogordo man-to-man defense. Chavez top of the key 3, no good. She has been chucking them up. No stopping her putting up the shots. She hasn't hit very many, though, as Justice Martin gets to the left wing. And now Callista Jacob between the circles. 4:40 remaining first quarter. Lady Tigers trailing 3-2. Silva to the top of the key. Steps away from player. Fires up a 3, no good. Rebound pulled in by Bates. And Bates will push up the floor. Across the timeline. Swings it over to the left corner. A baseline jumper. 2-pointer is no good. But a rebound pulled down inside for Volcano Vista. And Bates was able to save it. Chavez takes it out top in the lane to the low post, and a missed shot inside by Aragon, and then a foul on the rebound by Volcano Vista. They get it on Storm Anaya Gonzalez. That'll be her first and the first team foul. Taylor Jones checks into the game. Kylie Purcella checks out. And Volcano Vista with a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Ball comes to the near side to Martin. And she keeps it in the backcourt, gets it off to Silva. Silva races up ahead, gets it to Jones, and then right back to Silva. Alamogordo's got it in the front court. Right corner, Jacob gets an open look at three. That's too short, and the loose ball pulled in by Chavez, and she'll bring it in the front court herself. Freshman all the way to the baseline, and then hands it off. This is Aragon. They go to the post to Anaya Gonzalez. Right corner three is no good from Chavez. And the Lady Tigers grab the rebound again. Vickham pushing into the front court herself. Vickham all the way to the left wing. And then we'll pass it off to Faith Silva. And now to Jacob. And timeout going to be called. And Callista Jacob, after that, collapsed to the floor. I think Callista's okay there, but she stopped dribbling. I don't know if she took a shot to the head or something, or what exactly happened here, but Callista right at the center court line. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to ESPN Alamogordo 103.7.
In honor of Military and America Saves Week, OFCU encourages you to take the pledge today. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering consolidation loans as low as 4.99% APR up to 60 months with a minimum of $10,000.
But wait, there's more.
Bring us your non-OFCU finance vehicle loan for as low as 2.74% APR. Offer starts February 25th through March 2nd. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
White Sands Motorsports has the next generation of accessible high-performance Can-Ams. 2- or 4-seat, 120-horsepower Maverick X3 Turbo. The Maverick X3's intensity comes from a mix of performance-driven mechanical and structural design. From its signature LEDs to its advanced cockpit, the rugged wheels and tires, and a stunning suspension. Take your family and friends farther than ever with the Maverick X3. Pick yours up or take a test drive at White Sands Motorsports, 21070 Highway 70 West on the Holloman Highway. What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. With financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
Tularosa Basin Telephone Company is famous for keeping you connected. They promise to deliver fast speeds, provide a reliable network, and do it all with a smile. Their customer service team is on top of every call with the answers you need. In fact, they believe their customers are the most important part of their business. Give Tularosa Basin Telephone Company a call at 585-2700 for the internet experience you've been waiting for.
If you and your family are looking for a new home, you don't have to look far for a home mortgage. As a community bank, we not only have great rates, we offer you friendly financial service right here in the neighborhood. There are a lot of options in real estate lending. We're here to see that you get a loan you can live with. Talk to us about your home mortgage. We're an equal housing lender. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
Vista High School. We've been in a stoppage here for a few minutes. Callista Jacob, they called the timeout. Callista got the basketball. She was coming across the timeline, and right as the timeout was called, she just kind of fell backwards and collapsed flat floor. David Maldonado, the Alamogordo athletic trainer, is here. The athletic trainer for Volcano Vista High School is here working on her, and I can see, she's breathing. They're kind of waving off like maybe she got too hot, or I'm not exactly sure what the issue is. It would all be speculation at this point. But they haven't gotten her up yet. She's still right at center court at the moment. So we've gone to a stop here. It's 3:28 to go here in the first quarter, with Volcano Vista leading 3-2. But certainly some concern with Callista, and more than anything, I'm sure just precaution. Looks like the Volcano Vista athletic trainer's on the phone. I would imagine he's probably talking to emergency services to have some folks to come in and take Callista to medical facility. But just a little bit difficult to tell from this spot what exactly is going on. But if she's communicating, or but certainly concerning, to say the least, when you see a young athlete like that collapse onto the floor. And you just hope it's something that, whether she's, I don't know if she's not been feeling well, or it could be a lot of different things, that causes somebody to collapse like that, but hopefully something that can be taken care of. So definitely a stoppage here, and they're going to make sure that Callista's taken care of. That's the most important thing, and be able to get started with the game again. But that's obviously on the back burner right now, with the concern for Callista. So we've been in a hold for about 5 minutes now, but just a scary situation, to say the least, when again you see somebody 17, 18 years old and fall to the floor like that. It's definitely a tough one. So both teams are sitting at their benches, and we'll have to try to refocus, which is always a tough thing. You come here for high school basketball game, and this is one of those things that's real life. So we just wish the best for Callista, and I'm sure just waiting for emergency services to come in and take care of her. So there's no rush to move her, no hurry to get things going in that way. Just make sure she's taken care of as best possible. So we're in a hold right now. 3:28 to go in the first. Volcano Vista leads 3-2, and we'll take a commercial break and come back. Again, Callista Jacob, right before that timeout, just kind of a slow collapse to the floor. So high level concern, obviously, when you see something like that. So hopefully she'll be able to be taken care of, and got a number of people that are around her right now that are taking care of her, probably about 5 or 6. So they're making sure she's well taken care of here. All right, we'll take a break and come back.
When you hear the term Outfitters of Champions, you know it's the winner's circle. They can do all your custom silk screen and embroidery on hats, shirts, and jackets. Whether it's for your business, team sales, special events, or personal use. The winner's circle is the place for quality work at reasonable prices, with group and team discounts available. They also customize trophies, personalized plaques, and sporting gear. The winner's circle, 1201 10th Street, or give them a call at 437-9373.
Hey Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
In honor of Military and America Saves Week, OFCU encourages you to take the pledge today. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering consolidation loans as low as 4.99% APR up to 60 months with a minimum of $10,000.
But wait, there's more.
Bring us your non-OFCU finance vehicle loan for as low as 2.74% APR. Offer starts February 25th through March 2nd. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Looking for high-quality, factory-authorized service for your ATV or motorcycle? Check out White Sands Motorsports. Our experienced service technicians ready to provide you with fast, efficient service on your sport vehicle. Whether it's a brand new purchase or your daily driver, White Sands Motorsports provides estimates, warranty work, safety inspections, and of course customizations to fit your personality. White Sands Motorsports will help you maintain your investment. 21070 Highway 70 West in Alamogordo. Call 437-8189 to schedule an appointment today. What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. With financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
If you find yourself frustrated because your internet is slow, then you need to call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company. They have the speed, the reliability, and the customer service to turn your frustration into smiles. Now, doesn't that sound like a better plan? Call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company at 585-2700 and get connected today.
Hold right now. Callista Jacob, one of the starters for the Lady Tigers, collapsed at midcourt probably about 10 minutes ago. One thing that's encouraging, there's not a lot of panic, or everything seems to be pretty calm down there on the floor. She's surrounded. I believe her mom is right there, sitting with her Alamogordo coaches. We've had a few people come down from the stands. I'm sure folks that are medical folks that were here to watch tonight's game. David Maldonado, the Alamogordo High School athletic trainer, is here. So is the Volcano Vista athletic trainer. So I think it's just kind of a wait right now for the emergency personnel. I believe they called 911 to have her transferred to a medical facility and check in on her. So we'll hope everything is just precautionary. Like I said, there's not a huge rush or any kind of craziness that's going on. I think they're obviously just wanting to make sure that Calista's taken care of, and getting a basketball game recently is obviously the last thing on anybody's mind. I imagine we might have a warm-up once we do get started, and let the players kind of get the juices flowing again, but not sure how soon that'll be. Obviously we're holding here. 3:28 to go in the first. Faith Silva has a bucket. Natalia Chavez has a 3 for Volcano Vista. Those have been the only points on the game so far. Both teams really hadn't shot the ball especially well. But again, we're not really that worried about the basketball game at this point. Just hoping that that Callista is doing well, and seem to be. They put something like a jacket over the top of her right now, and again, she's surrounded by 7 different people right now, all taken care of. And again, it doesn't seem to be any type of panic, or everybody seems to be very calm with the situation. So, like I said, that at least in other situations I've seen like this at high school basketball games, that tends to be a good sign. But anything else is just speculation from my point. I definitely don't want to do that. So we'll just thoughts with Callista, and hopefully she is doing okay, and she will her being able to play the basketball game is obviously the last thing anybody's thinking about. It's just making sure that she's going to be perfectly fine after whatever caused her to collapse. She was out there for the first 5.5 minutes of the game, and didn't notice anything different one way or the other. So just obviously waiting for medical professionals to come in. And there are medical professionals. David Maldonado obviously is trained for this type of situation when it happens. That's one of the best things we've seen in recent years, is more and more high schools having athletic trainers and well-trained, certified athletic trainers that when a serious situation like this comes up, that they're prepared to handle it, and until an ambulance or somebody can get to wherever the game is going on, that they can take that up to that point. So we see that with a lot of high schools around the state more and more. We see kids obviously learning in those programs, and it's been a great development, I think, for high schools across the state of New Mexico over the last number of years. So got the right people here to make sure that she is well taken care of, and that is the most important thing at the moment. So just hoping the best for Callista, and again, basketball obviously our second thought on any of this kind of stuff right now. So just think good thoughts for her, and I don't know if, unfortunately, one of these things with high school sports, we really don't, medical updates is not something that we're going to get. So unfortunately, I probably won't have anything for you guys to let you know what's going on with her, but we'll try and update you if we can and let you know what's going on. But different situation obviously than college and the pros. That information gets disseminated. This is a little bit of a different deal when it comes to high school athletics. So just obviously hoping that at the end of the day everything will be just fine with Callista. All right, we're going to go ahead and take another break. Again, we're in a hold right now. Now it's 5A first-round game between Alamogordo and Volcano Vista. Had Callista Jacob, a senior for the Lady Tigers, collapse at midcourt. And again, she's surrounded by a lot of folks that know what they're doing, athletic trainers and medical professionals. So all we can do is just think good thoughts for her, and certainly hope the best this moment. But they have not moved her since this happened, and it was probably about a little over 10, almost 15 minutes ago. So they're taking the precautions there and making sure she is, they're not doing any further damage as well. All right, we'll take a break and come back. You're listening to ESPN Alamogordo.
When someone thinks they have a better idea, like a new way to make it or a new place to take it, they start their own business. Every small business has not-so-small ambitions. We can help you with about every financial service you'll need, like e-statements to save your filing space, mobile banking from your smartphone, lines of credit for expansion, and online account access. To us, there's nothing small about small business. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
Every student wants their high school sports apparel, and there's only one place to get it, the Winner's Circle. They carry all the local school letter jackets, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, or Bear. While you're there, get your jacket personalized with embroidery, stitching, and have your letters and patches sewn on too. They also carry trophies, plaques, and awards, and service with a smile. It's all at the Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street in Alamogordo.
Hey, Alamogordo Alamogordo Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
In honor of Military and America Saves Week, OFCU encourages you to take the pledge today. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering consolidation loans as low as 4.99% APR up to 60 months with a minimum of $10,000.
But wait, there's more.
Bring us your non-OFCU finance vehicle loan for as low as 2.74% APR. Offer starts February 25th through March 2nd. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. Financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com. White Sands Motorsports has the next generation of accessible high-performance Can-Ams. 2- or 4-seat 120 horsepower Maverick X3 Turbo. The Maverick X3's intensity comes from a mix of performance-driven mechanical and structural design. From its signature LEDs to its advanced cockpit, the rugged wheels and tires, and a stunning suspension, take your family and friends farther than ever with the Maverick X3. Pick yours up or take a test drive at White Sands Motorsports, 21070 Highway 70 West on the Holloman Highway. ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Welcome back here at Volcano Vista High School. Looks like the EMTs have arrived here at Volcano Vista. If you're just joining us, Clifton Jacob collapsed at midcourt with 3:28 to go in the first quarter here of this game. And it seemed, again, I'm sitting up here kind of in the rafters, and it seems like she is talking to the medical personnel that have shown up. I couldn't tell previously, and if she's surrounded, I really can't see a whole lot. So it seems like she's communicating. And again, the pace of what's going on, there's not a huge rush. Everybody's very calm. That to me is reassuring. Again, that is complete speculation on my part, but again, there hasn't been any rush, running in with a stretcher and wheeling her out or anything. I think everybody's being very cautious, and hopefully, that is the big thing that's going on is they're just being careful and making sure that Callista's taken care of here, because anytime you see, again, a young person, 17, 18 years old, collapse like that, that's exceptionally concerning. Not, I mean, any age, but an athlete, in the middle of an athletic competition like that, it's exceptionally unusual. So. It was a strange thing, she came across midcourt and had the basketball, and Coach Vigil, I think, could tell something was wrong with Callista, and it called the timeout, and she just, it was kind of a slow fall to the floor there. They do have the stretcher that's coming in right now, so we would, like I said, hopefully what I thought I saw was that she was being communicated with there, and they're just going to make sure that she's well taken care of here and is able to get the but definitely the scarier things that I've seen covering high school sports over the last decade or so. Seen a few football injuries where they've had to stretcher players off. I don't think I've seen it in basketball before. I think maybe one other time somebody's taken like a bad head, hit on the head down to the floor. But it's always concerning. You come here obviously for something that is very lighthearted and fun, and this is definitely not that. So we're just thinking good thoughts, and everybody back in Alamogordo do the same. And as I said, I am encouraged by the lack of a rush here. That I think they're
taking their time and making sure that they do what's best for Callista. So we just hope that's the case, and I'm sure she'll be well taken care of wherever they go ahead and take her to. So as for the game, a 3-2 score, Volcano Vista leading, 3:28 to go in the first. Imagine we'll get a warm-up period for both teams, probably 10 minutes or so to try and get everybody going once the game. And it certainly seems like it feels like there's, looking at the Lady Tigers, they seem to be relatively lighthearted, standing in their huddle watching what's going on. But again, kind of hard to tell from up here on all of that. It would be just way too much speculation on my part. So doesn't seem to be anything where they wouldn't. And now they've got Callista sitting up, which is the first time we've seen that. And we'll see if she's able to maybe get in the stretcher herself. But I think that more than anything concerning that she hadn't really moved since what happened. But they kind of helped her up into the stretcher. But she definitely appears to be conscious, which is an excellent sign there. And I'm sure if you ask Callista, she's probably more bummed the fact that she's not going to be able to finish the game tonight. Now that would probably be more than anything for her and the kind of competitor that she is. So. And it looks like the Tiger players and the Volcano Vista players are going to set up a line there for when they wheel Callista out and give her some high fives. And big round of applause here as again Callista is sitting up in the stretcher. So definitely a good sign. Some great sportsmanship for Volcano Vista, and of course the Lady Tiger teammates wishing her the best as she gets taken off. So, but again, I'm encouraged by the lack of rush and what happened there, and both teams look like are going to go through a warm-up here before we get started. So, again, send our best thoughts out to Callista Jacob, and hope that obviously it's nothing too serious, and that she's going to bounce back just fine. And what her teammates are able to do here over the rest of this one, but that's going to be a challenge for both teams to try to get their head back in the game, and we are going to go ahead and play this game. So they're going to do a 2-minute warm-up. So we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. Again, we want to thank our Lady Tiger basketball sponsors: Cortez Gas, Showcase Carpet and Tile, Desert Sun Auto Group, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai, First National Bank, the White Sands Mall, Otero Federal Credit Union, White Sands Motorsports, Richardson Motors, and the Winner's Circle. We'll come right back, and we should have the resumption of tonight's game here on ESPN Alamogordo.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company to get connected. 585-2700.
Now you have a choice when it comes to keeping massive files of your bank statements every month. With an online e-statement, you'll have an accurate, easy-to-read electronic statement you can access anywhere, anytime. Get more control over your cash flow, and no more giant filing cabinets. Our e-statements get an A+. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
When you hear the term Outfitters of Champions, you know it's the winner's circle. They can do all your custom silk screen and embroidery on hats, shirts, and jackets. Whether it's for your business, team sales, special events, or personal use. The winner's circle is the place for quality work at reasonable prices with group and team discounts available. They also customize trophies, personalized plaques, and sporting gear. The winner's circle, 1201 10th Street, or give them a call at 437-9373.
Alamogordo 103.7. Kennedy Brown hit a 3 for Volcano Vista. It makes it 6-2 with 2:40 remaining. Alamogordo gets a steal as they brought it up the court, had it taken away. And Faith Silva is going to get a runner to fall, and it's now 6-4. So we're back into action. Just a couple of minutes warm-up, and another 3 is down. And Gianna Aragon knocks down another 3. And Volcano Vista, who started off slow shooting the basketball, is starting to heat up and now lead 9-4. Faith Silva knocks down a 3, and a timeout called. Not sure if it was Alamogordo or Volcano Vista that called the timeout, but Faith Silva really keeping the Lady Tigers in its. Alamogordo called that timeout. So Faith with all 7 of Alamogordo's points. We're going to go ahead and keep it right here. And again, we probably won't have an update for you, unfortunately, on Callista Jacob. But again, she seemed to be awake, and there was no rush in her being taken off the floor. So we're certainly hoping everything is to be going to go well for Callista, and we're definitely thinking of her. But trying to put our attention back to the basketball game, and both teams who started off really tough offensively have all of a sudden started lighting up the board. It was 3-2, and just in the last minute or so, a couple of threes for Volcano Vista, and Faith Silva with 5 points. Volcano Vista drives the basket. Aragon gets bumped as she gets to the rim, and she'll get a chance for 2 free throws. Justice Martin gets called for her the foul. It's her second. And makes the first. Callie Purcell coming into the game. And Kylie Purcell grabs a rebound off of the miss, and the Lady Tigers push it in the front court. Justice Martin kicks it out to Faith Silva. Left corner 3, that's no good. Rebound pulled in by Volcano. 10-7, the Lady Hawks lead the Lady Tigers, and 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Left wing 3, Aragon, that's no good. Purcell couldn't get the rebound. Kind of took a weird carom. And then in the corner, trying to save it is Kennedy Brown. She threw it off an Alamogordo player. Brianna Bickham comes out. Kruger comes in. Inbounds comes to Volcano Vista. Out between the circles, Natalia Chavez has it. Kruger guarding her. And a pass to the baseline saved by Aragon. Driving into the lane and going up with the floater is Jalen Bates. Hadn't seen her score yet, and Bates is their leading scorer. Into the front court, and a turnover by the Lady Tigers. Justice Martin tried to get it to Kylie Purcell. Now it's into the front court, and a little spin move and a lay-in by Gianna Aragon. And she's got 6 now. 50 seconds remaining. Faith pushing it into the front court, gets it off to Martin. She has the left wing at the baseline. Purcell Comes back out top to Silva. Top of the key. She fires up a three. That's no good. Purcell grabs the rebound inside. Putback attempt. That's good. Kylie Purcell with the lay-in. And it's 14-9 with 30 seconds remaining as Alicia Munoz is pushing Bates up the floor. Kind of a little hip check and leads to her first foul of the game. 28 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. Far sideline to inbounds, and the ball goes to Aragon. She dribbles to the right wing, met by Silva there. Now at the top of the key, passes the ball off. And at the right wing, Chavez out between the circles. Top of the key, three from Brown. That rattles out, but rebound pulled down underneath by Aragon. And Volcano Vista will set up again. 8 seconds left. Brown to the top of the key. Brown at the free throw line. And a pass inside. We've got a whistle and a foul on Alamogordo. Valerie Contreras had come into the game for Alamogordo, and she's going to get called for a foul. 4 seconds remaining. Angelin is going to get the inbounds here. Goes with the layup attempt, no good. Brown, her putback attempt is no good, and that's going to end the first quarter. So through 1 quarter of play, it's Volcano Vista 14, Alamogordo 9, as we had a long delay due to Alamogordo starter Callista Jacob collapsing, and both teams back into action here with the second quarter coming up next. Lady Tiger basketball playoffs brought to you by the Winner's Circle, Cortez Gas, Showcase Carpet and Tile, Desert Sun Auto Group, and First National Bank. We'll be back after this.
Hey, Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Welcome back. The Lady Tigers trailing 14-9 after 1 quarter of play. And obviously the biggest challenge for the Lady Tigers trying to refocus. And I would say the same for Volcano Vista. You start a game, you play, a little over 3 minutes, and, something, as scary as what happened with Callista happens, and trying to refocus is obviously challenging. I think both teams have done a fine job. Came out and really shot the ball well to begin. Valeris driving from the right wing, unable to get it to go, but a tie-up underneath, and that'll give it to Volcano Vista. Good take there from Valerie, and the Lady Tigers with 7:49 to go in the second, back on defense here. Kennedy Brown will bring in the front court for Volcano Vista. Gianna Aragon led the way for her team with 6 points in that first quarter. Lady Tigers almost able to knock it away, but saved by Aranda. Out top with it, it's Bates. Kicks it out to the corner. And dribbling out of that corner is Aragon. Another three from her. That's going to be short. And out of bounds it goes. Lady Tiger basketball. 7 points for Faith Silva in that first quarter. 2 points for Kylie Purcell. Valerie Contreras picks up her dribble, gives off to Lyric Arce. Lyric will come near side to Faith Silva and into the front court. Faith at the left wing. And a foul going to be called on Volcano Vista. I don't know if it's going to be Bates. Yeah, it's going to be Bates that's going to get the foul. Her first and the second team foul on the Lady Hawks. 7:12 to go here in the second quarter. Alamo down by 5. Baseline left. Contreras to inbound. She'll come out top to Arce. And she'll dribble there. Out to the corner. Contreras holds it over her head. She's double teamed. Picks up her dribble and tried to feed a pass to Jaden Kruger, but it's knocked away. And Chavez will work it up the front court, but stolen away by Jaden. Jaden Kruger will push the other way. Kruger all the way to the basket. Couldn't get the layup to go. She's got a little bit too deep underneath the basket. Here comes Volcano Vista the other way. Driving, getting bumped. Missing on the layup is Bates. Not going to be in the act of shooting, according to the official. And the baseline right inbound here for Volcano Vista, or baseline left, I should say. Lyric Arce, Valerie Contreras head to the bench. Alicia Munoz back in. Justice Martin's in the game. Kylie Priscilla, Jaden Kruger, Faith Silva. That's the 5 on the floor for the Lady Tigers. Inbounds goes to Chavez into the lane. She can't get the layup to go. And Martin gets the rebound. Martin trying to push up the floor. Had the ball away and ends up in Brown's hands. Chavez in the right corner fires up a 3, too strong. Brown on the other side grabs the rebound. They've been more active to the glass. Shot inside, no good from Miranda. And then a foul going to be called on, I believe, Volcano Vista on the rebound. And it's going to be on Miranda. Her first and the third team foul on Volcano Vista. So a little bit of a scoring drought for both sides. Minute 30 to go, or minute 30 gone here in the second quarter, and we're still at 14-9. Bounce pass is going to go out of bounds off of Brown from Martin, and we'll stay with the Lady Tigers. Trap pressure from Volcano Vista. Looks like a 2-2-1. Far sideline, inbound and give it to Silva. Silva sends to the left to Martin. Alamogordo races into the front court. Martin all the way to the baseline. Pull-up jumper. She cans it. Justice Martin with her first points of the game, and it's 14-11 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. 6:11 to go here in the first half. Coming to the top of the key and to the elbow. Now over to the corner. And Luke going straight out of bounds with it there was Savannah McGuire. Got bumped a little bit, but wasn't a whole lot there, and the official just let play go on. And the Lady Tigers get it back. Silva inbounds to Martin, gets it right back. Silva to Martin. Ball at the near side. Now it's Silva into the front court. Gives it to Priscilla. Priscilla got away with a travel there. Gives it to Munoz, right wing. Top of the Silva. Under 6 minutes to go. Silva's going to fire up a 3. She's going to hit it. Faith Silva knocks down the triple, and we're tied at 14. The Lady Tigers with all 5 points here in the quarter. Brown to the free throw line. Bounce pass to Aranda. Aranda is going to travel. So the Lady Tigers will get it right back. 5.5 minutes to go in the second on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. And you can hear the Lady Tiger fan base. Timeout called by Volcano Vista. As Coach Filler, or is it maybe Alamogordo that calls it? No, it's Volcano Vista. 30-second timeout. Thank our sponsors. Otero Federal Credit Union, White Sands Motorsports, Winston Motors, the White Sands Mall, Vision Ford, Lincoln Hyundai, and so many more. We really appreciate all of our sponsors throughout the year, bringing you Lady Tiger basketball, Tiger football, baseball, and softball coming up, and state tournament action as well. Lady Tigers will inbound. Faith Silva gives it off to Martin and back to Silva. Munoz on the floor as well, and a travel going to be called by Faith Silva. She dribbled into the double team, and that's what they've been doing, kind of stopping the double team and passing. And when she did that, drug her pivot foot, and it's back over to Volcano Vista. Brown to inbound and goes into the backcourt and gets it right back. And Bates will get it with Munoz on her. Munoz face guarding her. Bates at the left wing. Bates, little hesitation drive and goes high off the glass. That was a pretty shot from Jalen Bates. Kind of hesitated at the left wing and then got the baseline. Silva almost had her pocket picked, and boy, there was a travel by Justice Martin. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Last off of Alicia Munoz. A kind of a karma thing for Lady Tigers as Justice traveled with it, didn't get the call go against her, but when she passed it to the other side, it got deflected out of bounds, last off the Lady Tigers. Hand off to Chavez. Top of the key, she'll hand it off to Bates. Bates right elbow jump shot, she cans that. That young lady can shoot the basketball. No shocker there from her stats this year, but seen it in person. Silva comes across midcourt, and she is triple teamed, and there's going to be a reach called on Volcano Vista. That'll be the fourth team foul. 18-14 Hawks. 4:35 to go on the Richardson Motors scoreboard here in the as Silva will inbound near sideline. Lady Tigers scored the first 5 points of the quarter. Volcano Vista's come back with a couple of buckets from Jalen Bates. Martin to Kruger at the free throw line. She kicks it out. Silva going to fire up a left wing three. No good. Rebound is pulled in by Bates for Volcano Vista. She rushes up into the court to Chavez. Chavez will give it to Aranda and then back out. Now it's Brown inside to Aragon. And Aragon, check that, Savannah McGuire gets the lay-in. Numbers are really small on these Volcano Vista jerseys. 22 and 23. Then Martin just loses the basketball right to Kennedy Brown. And an easy lay-in for her. And that's an 8-0 run here from Volcano Vista, and Coach Vigil needs a timeout. Lady Tigers trail by 8 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. You're listening to ESPN Alamogordo 103.7.
In honor of Military and America Saves Week, OFCU encourages you to take the pledge today. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering consolidation loans as low as 4.99% APR up to 60 months with a minimum of $10,000.
But wait, there's more.
Bring us your non-OFCU finance vehicle loan for as low as 2.74% APR. Offer starts February 25th through March 2nd. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Looking for high-quality, factory-authorized service for your ATV or motorcycle? Check out White Sands Motorsports. Our experienced service technicians ready to provide you with fast, efficient service on your sport vehicle. Whether it's a brand new purchase or your daily driver, White Sands Motorsports provides estimates, warranty work, safety inspections, and of course customizations to fit your personality. White Sands Motorsports will help you maintain your investment. 21070 Highway 70 West in Alamogordo. Call 437-8189 to schedule an appointment today.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Under 4 minutes to go on the Richardson Motors scoreboard here in the second. Volcano Vista's answered after the Lady Tigers tied up the game at 14. Valerie Contreras gets the inbounds from Faith Silva, Alicia Munoz, Kylie Purcell, and Jaden Kruger on the floor. Lady Tigers have had some trouble getting it into the front court here as Alicia Munoz races top of the key, gives it off to Contreras. Left wing, she fires up a three. That's no good. Ball is heading out of bounds. Saved by Kruger. Silva tracks it down in the corner. Silva drives baseline. Little jump stop, and she'll lay it up and in. Faith Silva having a great game here. 12 points in the first quarter. Lady Tigers trail by 6. Brown with the ball on the perimeter. Kruger face guarding Chavez, and Munoz staying real close on Bates. Bates gets the ball in a handoff here near the center circle. Screen goes to the left of it, goes to the right, now drives baseline. What a feed. Little underhanded dish to Savannah McGuire as Bates attacked the Alamogordo defense, and Alamogordo gets the inbounds and has it knocked away out of bounds. It'll be the Lady Tigers keeping it. Kruger will come out of the game, and Brianna Bickham comes back in. 3 minutes remaining. Inbounds to Silva, or back to Silva from Munoz. Silva gets it up to Munoz across midcourt, and back to Faith. To the top of the key, she dribbles. 24-16, Volcano leads. Ball on the perimeter. Faith's going to fire up a top of the key three. That's no good. Rebound pulled in by the Lady Hawks. They lead by 8. Bates swings it over to the right wing to Brown. Hands it back off to Bates. Over to the corner. McGuire fires up a three. McGuire has scored 7 in the quarter. And then Chavez steals the inbounds. Chavez tries to give it back to McGuire. A foul called on Alamogordo, and it's going to be a 1-and-1 here for Volcano as they have pushed their lead out to 11, 27-16. First on Brianna, and as I mentioned, 7th team foul, so 1-and-1 for McGuire. Lyric Arcee has checked in. Valerie Contreras comes out. Rattles home. McGuire now with 8 in the quarter. And clearly this is a well-rounded team. We've focused on Bates and Chavez, but they've had a lot of ladies that have really shot the ball well in this game. Purcell with a rebound off the back-end miss. Now Silva with the basketball. Goes to Arce at the middle of the floor. Arce gives it off to Bickham. Now to Silva. Silva, ball fake, and then free throw line jumper, and that's good. Faith Silva with another bucket. She's got 7 in the quarter, 14 for the game. 28-18 with now 2 minutes to go in the first half. In the front court with it, the right wing is Aragon. She gives it off to Bates. Now inside McGuire. McGuire in the low post. Good feed from Bates. And McGuire again with the lay-in, and the Lady Tigers trail by 12. 30-18. Silva goes to Munoz. Still in the backcourt. Munoz races across the timeline. Alicia gives it to the top of the key. She'll fire a 3, and she hits it. Faith Silva is on fire in this first half. She's got 17, and the Lady Tigers trail 30-21. They have needed every bit of that 17 points from the Lady Tigers senior to keep them in this game. Down by 9. Top of the key driving Bates. Kicks it out to the corner. A little ball fake and a drive by Aragon. Now a right corner 3, and that's good from Alyssa Torres. That's the first time we've called her name tonight. And she knocks down a triple, and Alamogordo trails by 12. Silva comes across midcourt, feeds it to Bickham in the lane. Bickham off a dribble, misses, but Purcella gets the loose ball. Purcella tried to go up with it, instead feeds it back outside. Silva fires another 3. Silva hits again. Her 4th three-pointer of the half. And a warning called on Volcano Vista. Not sure what happened there. If she slammed the ball or what exactly happened there. But another 3 from Faith Silva. 33-24, Alamogordo trails by 9. Aragon hands it off to Bates, and they're going to call a foul on Alamogordo, on Lyric Arce, and Bates is going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Lady Tigers trailing 33-24 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Bates' free throw is no good. Rebound is grabbed by Bickham. Bickham turns and dribbles, comes up the floor all the way to the top of the key, stops, and looking to find somebody to get it to. It's eventually Munoz, and now Silva out between the circles. 30 seconds remaining. Left wing to Arce, then back to Silva. Now Munoz, zone defense for the Hawks, and Silva gets open left wing for 3, and she hits another one. 33-27. The Lady Tigers get 5 threes in the first half here from Faith Silva. Want to play some good defense here to finish off the half. Don't let Volcano Vista get something here. Out top with it, Aragon hands it off to Bates. Bates driving left, kicks it out to the corner. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down inside. Ball is tipped away, and the Lady Tigers will go to halftime trailing just by 6. Volcano Vista tried to start to run away with that in the first half, but some big shooting from Faith Silva. 12, 14, 16 points in the second quarter. She's got 23 points in the first half, and the Lady Tigers trail 33-27 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Thanks to our sponsors, Cortez Gas, Showcase Carpet and Tile, Desert Sun Auto Group, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai, First National Bank, White Sands Mall, Otero Federal Credit Union, White Sands Motorsports, The Winter Circle, and Richardson Motors. We'll come back. You're listening to Top in the Basketball on ESPN Alamogordo.
What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. Financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you. Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard, or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
Tularosa Basin Telephone Company is famous for keeping you connected. They promise to deliver fast speeds, provide a reliable network, and do it all with a smile. Their customer service team is on top of every call with the answers you need. In fact, they believe their customers are the most important part of their business. Give Tularosa Basin Telephone Company a call at 585-2700 for the internet experience you've been waiting for.
If you and your family are looking for a new home, you don't have to look far for a home mortgage. As a community bank, we not only have great rates, we offer you friendly financial service right here in the neighborhood. There are a lot of options in real estate lending. We're here to see that you get a loan you can live with. Talk to us about your home mortgage. We're an equal housing lender. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
Every student wants their high school sports apparel, and there's only one place to get it, the Winner's Circle. They carry all the local school letter jackets, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, or Bear. While you're there, get your jacket personalized with embroidery, stitching, and have your letters and patches sewn on too. They also carry trophies, plaques, and awards, and service with a smile. It's all at the Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street in Alamogordo.
Hey Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. The Alamogordo Lady Tigers handling the Volcano Vista Lady Hawks 33-27 at half. And 23 points from Faith Silva. She's hit 5 3-pointers. Easy to say that Faith has kept Alamogordo in this game. I guarantee you Coach Villarreal is going to try to figure out a way to slow Faith down a little bit. But that could open up some other things for the Lady Tigers, some other players to be able to get some more chances. But kind of interesting. You know, I almost feel like maybe there wasn't a discussion of, hey, you need to be close on her, especially from the 3-point range, and maybe give credit to the way the Alamogordo's running their offense. They're just getting Faith open. But, you know, Silva's hit some really tough shots and has come away with some big shots here for the Lady Tigers. And what an impressive first half from this senior. She doesn't want to see her career here this evening. She wants to get back to the pit, and you're definitely seeing that desire from her. Pretty good stuff. Justice Martin and Kylie Priscilla each have a bucket for the Lady Tigers, and that gives you your total of 27. I've been impressed with the balance of scoring for Volcano Vista. When you looked at their roster, kind of looked like a team that was, you know, that 2 players really were the focus for them. And you know, it's been Savannah McGuire, who had a big second quarter, and Gianna Aragon, who had a big first quarter. And so just been a lot of different players that have really stepped up and played well for their side. You know, Natalia Chavez was the other, you know, player we were focusing on in the pregame. She's only got 3 points, but basically she's somebody to watch as well. So, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 9, 10. Savannah McGuire leads the way with 10 points for Volcano Vista. Again, obviously the other big storyline here in this first half was Callista Jacob and her collapsing at midcourt. I would love to be able to provide an update for you guys. Obviously, we don't necessarily get those updates. I may try to ask David Maldonado and see if he'll let me know anything, what's going on there, if he can. I mean, it's one of those things that there's a privacy issue there, but again, she was sitting up. There wasn't a huge rush. My feeling is obviously that, you know, that at the end of the day, or hopefully she is fine. But certainly a scary, scary moment. One of the scarier things I think I've seen in covering high school sports in my time. So we definitely hope that everything is okay with her, and we're sending our best thoughts out to her. Noticing everybody on Facebook, I wanted to post an update and a video up on there for you guys, just for that reason, to make sure you guys knew what was going on and kind of see what was going on here over on the Facebook page. So I know a lot of folks over there are sending good thoughts towards Callista, and we hope the best for her. We're also hoping the Lady Tigers can go out there and win one for her this evening. So they're down by 6 at half. It's going to be a good second half. Stay with us here on ESPN Alamogordo. On the Richardson Motor scoreboard, Lady Hawks lead the Lady Tigers 33-27. Again, thanks to our Tiger Basketball State Tournament sponsors, the Winner's Circle, Richardson Motors, Otero Federal Credit Union, White Sands Motorsports, First National Bank, White Sands Mall, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai, Desert Sun Auto Group, Showcase Carpet and Tile, and Cortez Gas.
In honor of Military and America Saves Week, OFCU encourages you to take the pledge today. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering consolidation loans as low as 4.99% APR up to 60 months with a minimum of $10,000.
But wait, there's more.
Bring us your non-OFCU finance vehicle loan for as low as 2.74% APR. Offer starts February 25th through March 2nd. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
White Sands Motorsports has the next generation of accessible high-performance Can-Ams. 2- or 4-seat 120-horsepower Maverick X3 Turbo. The Maverick X3's intensity comes from a mix of performance-driven mechanical and structural design. From its signature LEDs to its advanced cockpit, the rugged wheels and tires, and a stunning suspension. Take your family and friends farther than ever with the Maverick X3. Pick yours up or take a test drive at White Sands Motorsports, 21070 Highway 70 West on the Holloman Highway. What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. Financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
If you find yourself frustrated because your internet is slow, then you need to call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company. They have the speed, the reliability, and the customer service to turn your frustration into smiles. Now, doesn't that sound like a better plan? Call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company at 585-2700 and get connected today.
Sometimes you just need a loan. Your daughter Debbie is getting married. Your son Toby needs a new tuba. Let's face it, families cost money. Things come up that you had no way of predicting. We make personal loans for occasions like this to people who have good credit. So next time you find yourself connected to the unexpected, stop in and see us about a personal loan, subject to credit approval. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.3 point. Lady Tigers will have the basketball to begin the second half. They trail 33-27. Faith Silva with 23 points in the first half. As Silva will inbound to Lyric Arce, Alicia Munoz, Brianna Bickham, and Kylie Priscilla on the floor for the Lady Tigers. Arce will give it off to Munoz. Zone defense. And, hey, there you go. Box and one here from Volcano Vista now, as they're going to try to take Faith Silva out of this. Lyric Arce, left wing three, that's short. Rebound pulled in by Volcano as Bates will feed it up head to Chavez. Chavez stops, fires a three, no good. Rebound is battled for, and Brown gets to it. Brown to Chavez at the free throw line, hands it off to Bates. Goes to Brown in the corner, left corner three, and she knocks it down. Kennedy Brown hits the three, and the Lady Hawks lead by 9, 36-27. Munoz to the top of the key. Brown is face guarding Faith Silva as they're trying to get the ball to her. And you had to expect that that was going to happen for what Faith did in the first half. Munoz will give it off to Purcell. Purcell double team. Purcell gives it to Arce, top of the key. As they're going to try to take Faith out of the game here. Munoz, pull-up jumper, floater, just rattles out. Rebound. Brown is going to be able to get to it in front of Arce, or rather in front of Bickham. And Lady Hawks pushing to the front court. Chavez, right wing three, no good. Bickham grabs the rebound. Bickham tried to feed it to Silva, but stolen away by Chavez. Chavez looked like she traveled in the corner, passed it to Brown, gets it right back. That three, again, she misses. The rebound pulled in by Bates on the opposite corner. Chavez in the lane. And she will bring it outside. Gets a screen at the top of the key, drives wide of the lane, stops, still kept her dribble. And Chavez continues to work here. Bickham hard on her, and there's going to be a foul on Bickham. Bickham kind of got the leg tangled in there, and I believe that'll be her second. It is. And the first foul called on Alamogordo here in the second half. 36-27 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Hawks lead the Tigers. Hand off to Bates to Chavez. She'll fire another, and again, she's unable to find the bottom. Silva grabs the rebound, and Faith will and try to bring in the front court. Brown got a hand on it. Silva's able to get back to it. Passes to Munoz, who gives it to Arce. And the Lady Tigers will try to set up. Arce from the free throw line. Runner is no good. She gets her own miss. Feeds it outside Munoz. And then a foul going to be called on Brown, as, again, she is all over Faith Silva. It'll be her first and the first team foul on Volcano. Baseline, right of the basket inbound. Silva gives to Munoz. Munoz going to fire up a left wing three. That's no good. Bickham, try to get to the rebound. It comes all the way out to Faith Silva at the left wing. Silva at the free throw line is able to pass it outside to Bickham. Bickham driving the baseline, loses the handle, and the ball goes out of bounds over to Volcano Vista. .25 to go here in the third quarter. The Lady Tigers trailing by 9. Chavez has her three blocked, and Bickham pushes up the floor off the loose ball. Bickham right in front of the free throw line, puts up the jumper. That just rattles out. Rebound pulled in by Aragon. She'll give it to Chavez, who will slow up and walk it into the front court. Now she races into the lane, puts up a runner. That's no good, and she's having a hard time finding the bottom of the bucket, and has been very active in shooting the basketball, so fortunate for the Lady Tigers. Silva coming across mid-ball, knocked away by Brown, and now here is Bates driving to the basket, couldn't get the layup to go, and a timeout going to be called by Coach Vigil with 4:47 to go in the third quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Lady Hawks leading 36-27, and a full timeout on the floor. Thanks to our Lady Tiger basketball state tournament sponsors, Cortez Gas, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai, First National Bank, White Sands Motorsports, and Richardson Motors. We'll come back right after this.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory
and jackets, whether it's for your business, team sales, special events, or personal use. The Winner's Circle is the place for quality work at reasonable prices with group and team discounts available. They also customize
of the second half. Lady Tigers the ball in the front court. They're going box and one now on Faith Silva. Corner, it's Martin, and she'll give it off to Alicia Munoz, then back to Justice in the left corner. She'll fire up a three, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Hawks, and getting tripped up. And they're going to call a foul as Aragon went to the floor, and it was kind of a delayed call, but I think the right one by the officials. I don't think she tripped by herself. I think I guess incidental conduct or contact, you could make the argument, but I think the right call there by the officials. Left wing, it's Brown, hands it off to Bates. Ball knocked away by Kruger, but Bates gets it back, goes inside to Aragon, high off the glass from the low post. She gets to go. And Savannah Aragon puts the Hawks up by double digits again, up by 11. And the Lady Tigers going to have to get somebody else going here. The Lady Hawks are determined to take Faith Silva out of this game, and so far in the half they have. Martin in the left corner. Dribbles the top of the key, gets an open look from the free, and it's good. And that would be the person I would probably point to is Justice Martin. She can get going and really shoot the basketball. And a big bucket there is the lead down to 9, 38-29 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard for Volcano Vista. A pass is going to go off of the rim and then deflect off one of the Volcano Vista players underneath the basket and out of bounds, and the Lady Tigers will get it back here. And Faith Silva trying to get positioning here. The official talking to her. Martin will inbound it to Munoz over on the far side. So we get a little bit of delay before the inbounds. Alicia will look over to Coach Vigil and hand it off to Justice Martin. Now they're trying to get it to Faith, and they do. Out on the perimeter, they go right back to Justice. Now it's Alicia Munoz. And they're going to call a foul on Kennedy Brown, as she's been very aggressive guarding Faith Silva. Second team foul and the second on Brown. But I'm sure Coach Villarreal is perfectly okay with her picking up some fouls there. 3 from the corner, no good off the inbounds from Martin, and then a foul on Priscilla on the rebound. And if you're just joining us, Faith Silva had 23 in the first half, including 5 threes. And she's barely gotten the opportunity to touch the basketball here in the second half due to Kennedy Brown playing the box and one, which, you know, box and one, they're basically playing a zone with the other 4 players, and then Brown is face guarding Silva and staying on her wherever she goes around the floor. Brown at the free throw line, and it looked like she had her shot blocked by Faith Silva, but the official calls the foul. And it'll be the second on Faith. Free throw misses from Brown. Now Silva thought she had gotten a clean block, and I think Coach Vigil thought the same thing as well. Both free throws missed, and the rebound pulled in by Martin. Into the front court with it. Silva gets it in the corner, and she's going to fire up a 3. It's her first shot she's put up. That's no good. Rebound pulled in by Bates. Bates races into the front court and then curls back around to left wing to Brown to top of the key. Brown bounce pass over to the corner, and back outside to Brown. It goes from McGuire. Ball handed off to Bates now. 2:15 to go here in the third quarter. Lady Tigers trail by 9. McGuire to the baseline. Then goes right the lane. This is Araya Gonzalez. 3 on the way, no good from McGuire, but the rebound grabbed by Brown. Brown left the lane, shot is no good. Araya Gonzalez, Anaya Gonzalez, sorry, can't read my own handwriting. And she gets the putback. 40-29 now with 1:51 to go here in the third quarter. Ball tipped away by Bates, and she races into the front court, grabs it. Layup attempt no good. Martin's going to pick up the foul. And Bates is going to go to the line for 2 free throws. It's a little bit of a late pass, and Bates just got a fingertip on it, but it deflected into the backcourt. And she is incredibly fast, as Jalen Bates. Got to it, and in one motion, she got her hands on the basketball and raised up with the shot. She's going to hit the first free throw. It's Silva, Munoz, Martin, Jones, and Bickham on the floor right now for the Lady Tigers. Second free throw is good, and Bates hits both. She's got 8 in the game. Lady Tigers trailing 42-29 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard here with 1:43 remaining. Across the timeline with it comes Martin. Martin driving the lane. Martin goes up with the runner. Too strong. Gets her own miss, though. And in the lane, it's going to be a foul called on Volcano Vista. Baseline right of the basket for Silva to inbound. And she gets it into Martin. Back to Silva in the corner. Silva being pressured, and then a foul going to be called on Alyssa Torres. That'll be the 4th team foul on Volcano. Torres now drawing that duty of guarding Faith Silva. Silva to inbound, baseline left of the basket now. Holds it over her head. And ball was deflected on the inbounds, and Bates steals it away. Bates will bring it across midcourt. Ball at the right wing and over to the corner. And then back to Zach Brown. And she'll direct traffic all the way out near midcourt. 13 remaining here in the third. And Munoz is going to get called for a foul as Brown tried to hand it off to Bates. It'll be the 16th foul. Oh, nope, they're going to call an offensive foul on Brown. Kind of surprised they called that, because Brown was handing the ball off. I don't know if you can set an illegal pick there, and then Alicia Munoz was expecting somebody to be in the left corner when she passed the ball and there was nobody there, and throws it out of bounds. Bickham comes out and Kruger comes back in. .50 seconds remaining. Alamo down by 13. Ball goes out to the left corner. 3 on the way is no good, and the rebound inside is going to go out of bounds off of a Volcano Vista player. Torres missed on it, and it was Anaya Gonzalez inside that was trying to corral it, but was unable to do so. Kylie Purcella comes in. Michaela Jones out. Purcella, Kruger, Silva, Munoz, and Martin who inbounds it. And Munoz will bring it in the front court for the Lady Tigers. Gives it off to Martin. Back to Munoz in the right corner. Gives it off to Justice. Now to Munoz. Munoz a long 2. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled in by Volcano, but Bates is going to turn the ball over as she grabbed the rebound and traveled with it. 22 seconds remaining in the third. Lady Tigers get it back, see if they can get this a little bit closer to below double digits. Down by 13. Silva inbounds to Martin in the corner. Martin drives the lane. Martin pull-up jumper, front of the rim, no good. Rebound and a foul going to be called on Alamogordo. The 16th foul on the Lady Tigers, so Volcano will be in the bonus the entire fourth quarter. Kylie Purcella picks up her third. 42-29, Hawks lead, and they've got a chance to try to get a bucket here before the end of the quarter. Chavez gets the ball. She comes back into the game there, top of the key. Hands it off to Bates. Bates looking to drive left the lane. 4 seconds left. Bates now drives baseline. Runner is no good, and Lady Tigers are going to block a putback attempt, and that'll end the third quarter. So the Lady Tigers, just with a couple of points in that quarter, Volcano didn't light it up, but they extended their lead up by 6 at the half, up by 13 going to the fourth. On the Richardson Motors scoreboard, the Lady Tigers trail 42-29. Thanks to our sponsors, Showcase Carpet and Tile, Desert Sun Auto Group, the White Sands Mall, Otero Federal Credit Union, and the Winner's Circle. We'll come back.
Hey Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
In honor of Military and America Saves Week, OFCU encourages you to take the pledge today. For a limited time only, OFCU is offering consolidation loans as low as 4.99% APR up to 60 months with a minimum of $10,000.
But wait, there's more.
Bring us your non-OFCU finance vehicle loan for as low as 2.74% APR. Offer starts February 25th through March 2nd. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Volcano has the ball to begin the quarter. Chavez trying to get something going. Right wing fires up a three, still unable to find the bottom of the bucket. She had 3 in the first quarter. That's about it, but she gets her own miss. Put back attempt, no good. And Volcano gets another rebound off the miss from Torres. Corner 3 on the way. That's no good. Torres fired that one. Ball's going to go out of bounds, last off of the Lady Hawks. And it'll be Alamogordo basketball. 42-29 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. Alamogordo trails. And Volcano's tactic of going box and one on Faith Silva turned around in the second half. Faith had 23 in that first half, and Alamogordo just needs to find someone else to get some offense going. Jaden Kruger, baseline jumper, no good from about 17 feet. And Volcano gets the rebound. Into the front court with it is Bates. Swings out to the corner to Torres. Check that was McGuire. Then back to Bates. Bates gets a screen. Goes to the corner. This is Torres. Anaya Gonzalez setting a screen. Chavez gets it. And Chavez trying to hand the ball off, and a foul going to be called on Alamogordo. They've been doing handoff. Alamogordo's really been trying to get in between those handoffs, not allow it to be a clean play. It's going to be a 1-and-1 here. And we'll see who's shooting the free throw here. I would think will be Chavez or Bates. And I think the official is going to ask that question. It's going to be Bates, who is trying to get the basketball. So 1-and-1 for Jalen Bates, who has 8 points. And the free throw is good. She'll get one more. And the second free throw is good as well. And the Hawks extend their lead to 44-29. Now towards the midcourt line. The ball almost knocked away from Martin. Gets to Munoz, then back to Martin. Martin trying to get it to Silva. They get it to her. Silva, little ball fake, goes baseline. Tried to go up with a shot. And a foul going to be called on Volcano Vista. And 2 free throws for Faith Silva. Natalia Chavez gets called for the foul. And you can see a little bit of frustration for Chavez. It's been a tough game for her, and she's averaged about 14 points a game for this team, and just really hasn't been able to get going offensively. Silva hits the free throw and gets her first points the second half. And credit Coach Villarreal. I mean, she made the change at half, and it's been the difference in the game. Free throw misses for Silva. Rebound by Volcano. And into the front court with it come the Lady Hawks. Ball handed off to Bates. Almost left it behind, but gets it back. Munoz trying to stick with her. Then Silva picks her up. Ball goes out to the corner to Torres. Torres the elbow. Fires up a jump shot. That rattles out for her, but the rebound pulled down inside, and then a battle for it, and probably going to get jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to the Lady Tigers. 44-30 with 6:17 to go here in the quarter. Ball comes in the front court with Alicia Munoz between the circles. Munoz double team, but she somehow got a pass to Martin. Martin almost lost it, but gathers it in. Martin at the far sideline comes all the way out now midcourt. Gives it to Munoz. Munoz able to drive the basket. Munoz laying is good and one. Tell you what, the officials are being really allowing of players showing some very demonstrable things. There was frustration from McGuire, who felt like she had her arm straight up and down on the play and still got called for the foul, but there's some officiating crews that won't let you do that. You will get technical fouls. So I think kudos to this crew for, letting the girls, in a high pressure game. As Munoz gets the free throw to rattle home. So Alicia Munoz with a nice aggressive move to the basket, lays it up and in. And the Lady Tigers trailing 44-33. They've got to start getting stops and getting the offense going on the other side. Chavez works off a screen, and a foul going to be called on Lyric Arce away from the basket. Kennedy Brown went to the floor there, and Brown's going to shoot a 1-and-1 here. Both teams, by the way, are in the bonus, 1-and-1 on both sides. 17 fouls on Volcano Vista, 18 fouls on Alamogordo after that last whistle. And so 1-and-1 here for Brown. She's 0 of 2 at the line, and 0 of 3 as Bickham grabs the rebound. Bickham to Martin. It's Silva, Purcella, and Munoz on the floor. Lady Tigers down by 11 with 5:38 remaining on the Richardson Motor scoreboard in the fourth quarter. Screen set by Bickham. Munoz to penetrate, but has to bring it back outside to Martin. Silva trying to get free herself away from the basketball. Bickham drives baseline. Shot goes up, no good. Munoz able to grab the rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Brown. I guess kind of undercut her when Munoz grabbed the board. And Brown picked up her fourth, and Alicia Munoz will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Munoz misses front rim. Marquez grabbed the rebound, but Volcano Vista comes away with it. Crucial 1-and-1 there for the Lady Tigers, unable to convert. Chavez into the front court. Chavez pass is behind her teammate, was looking for Aragon underneath the basket, and it goes out of bounds. And so it'll be Jones and Marquez coming out. Purcella's back in. I think Silva got a little bit of a rest there. Martin drives. Martin in the lane, goes up with the runner off the back of the rim and gets the kind iron. Justice Martin with a nice floater. And the Lady Tigers trail by 9. Starting to make a little bit of a push here. Quick three from Bates, back of the rim, no good. Out to the corner is out of bounds as Aragon tried to save it. The official said that I don't know if she must have stepped on the sideline. The Volcano Vista fans didn't like the call. And a 30-second timeout called by Volcano Vista and Coach Villarreal. 4:41 to go in the fourth quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. And a thanks to our Lady Tiger basketball state tournament sponsors: Cortez Gas, Showcase Carpet and Tile, Desert Sun Auto Group, First National Bank, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai, Otero Federal Credit Union, White Sands Mall, Richardson Motors, Winter Circle, and White Sands Motorsports. 40-40-35, Volcano Vista leads Alamogordo, and the Lady Tigers have started to find a little bit of offense here in the quarter and have outscored the Lady Hawks 6-2 here in the quarter. It's been really incremental, but you're starting to feel the momentum switch a little bit for Alamogordo if they can get some more offense here. I think a big three from Faith Silva here in this possession would be excellent for the Lady Tigers. Try to cut it to a 2-possession game. 3-possession game right now. And Silva will inbound to Martin. They are still face guarding Silva. Chavez on the duty now. Silva working around some screens along the baseline. Martin will give it off to Bickham. Bickham looks to drive baseline. Bickham to the basket. Bickham going to come out. And 2 free throws. And good aggressive move there for the Lady Tigers to at least try to, force a foul here. They call it on number 33, Anaya Gonzalez. And the 9th team foul on the Hawks. Bickham going to miss back rim on the free throw, though. And the Lady Tigers not taking advantage of these free throw opportunities. Faith Silva going to come out, give her a rest on the defensive end. Bickham will shoot another. And back rim it misses. Rebound pulled in by Volcano. Quickly into the front court. Chavez was waiting on the other end. She feed. Can't tell who that was that got the layup, but it's good. And it is, I thought that's McGuire or Aragon. It is Aragon who lays it up and in. Bickham picks up her third. And Aragon will go to the line to try to finish up a three-point play. So a big swing there for Alamo. And 2 free throws, try to cut it down to a 7-point game. They miss both. Volcano races into the front court and gets a lay-in and gets a 3-point play and pushes their lead out to 12. 47-35. So a big swing there with 4:20 to go here in the ball game. Lady Tigers will bring it into the front court. Martin gives it to Silva, then right back to Justice. Martin running on the baseline. And it'll be Munoz to Purcell. Purcell tried to pass it out. Bates. She tried to save it, but she was out of bounds on the sideline. It was the right, the baseline official came in and made the right call. Bates tried to save it on the near sideline. Inbounds goes to Bickham. Bickham gets tripped up. And a whistle and a tie-up called. And Volcano Vista basketball. 3:58 to go here in the fourth quarter, and the Lady Tigers turn it over. Inbounds goes to Bates. Now to Chavez. Chavez will bring it across midcourt. Alamo down by 12, and they're going to need some stops here. Aragon hands it off to Bates, and Bates dribbles near midcourt, comes off a screen, drives left the lane. Good feed to Anaya Gonzalez. And she gets the easy lay-in. Martin races into the front court. Alamo down by 14 now. Martin left the lane, goes up with the floater and finishes. Justice Martin with 8. 49-27 with 3:19 to go here in the quarter. Ball near midcourt to Bates, and now Chavez over on the far sideline with it. 3:10 remaining on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Hands to Aragon, now gives it off to Bates. They run the weave on the outside. Bates, a little stutter step, into the feeds it towards the baseline, and McGuire misses on the shot in the lane, but another offensive board for Volcano Vista, and the Lady Hawks have the ball near midcourt. Pass to Bates. Ball goes out to the corner. 3 on the way from the right wing from Chavez. That's no good. Purcell grabs it and gives it to Martin. Lady Tigers got to push here with 2.5 minutes left. Right elbow jump shot from Martin, no good. Rebound's going to deflect all the way out to Munoz. Munoz at the top of the key. Gives to Martin in the left corner. 2:23 remaining. Give it to Munoz. Now give it off Silva. Silva looking for a screen from Purcell. She gets it. Has the ball top of the key. Now Silva, little spin move, goes up with it. No, they're going to say that she traveled. And no argument from Coach Vigil. Faith jumped up in the air and didn't land straight down with both feet. Could have maybe been considered a jump stop. She kind of came down 1-2. And so it's back over to Volcano. Under 2 minutes to go, and the Lady Hawks lead by 12. The Lady Tigers probably going to start thinking about fouling here at some point. Volcano doesn't seem to be in too big here. Ball near midcourt. Handoff from Aragon. Bates has got it. Gives it to Aragon. Now Brown. And Faith Silva falls to the floor. And a foul going to be called on Alamogordo. I think on Bickham. 1:34 remaining in the game. And Jalen Bates will shoot 2 free throws. That's the double bonus now. And Bates will hit the first. Near midcourt, Martin at the wing, bounce back in the lane to Purcell. Purcell dribbles right in, turns the ball over, and with 1 to go, ball pushes into the front. Ladies have Bates at the wing. It'll be Brown in the circles. Brown. Thompson screen. The Lady Tiger foul here. Down 14. That's really needs. But they're going to second this to the free line here. Free throw is good for Gianna Aragon. Kayla Jones comes into the game. Kruger, Munoz, Martin, and Silva. And both free throws good. 53-37. Munoz will bring in the front court with 51 seconds left. Munoz between the circles, gives it off to Martin. Martin to Silva. Silva left wing fires up a 3, front of the rim, no good. And Brown will pull in the rebound. And then a foul, or rather timeout, going to be called by Volcano Vista with 36 seconds left, as they look to be headed on to the quarterfinals of the 5A state tournament. And unfortunately for Alamogordo, it'll be the end of the road here with the Lady Tigers coming up here. Again, we want to thank our state tournament sponsors who have brought you tonight's game. The Winner's Circle, Otero Federal Credit Union, the White Sands Mall, Desert Sun Auto Group, Toyota, GMC, Chevy, Cadillac, and Buick, and Showcase Carpet and Tile, Cortez Gas, Vision Ford, Lincoln Hyundai, First National Bank, White Sands Motorsports, and Richardson Motors. The Lady Tigers talking things over right now, and certainly a tough one for the Tigers on the floor. Scary in the first quarter with Callista Jacob. Again, we feeling pretty confident that this is going to be okay. Just again, I feel like the lack of the rush for the medical personnel that was taking care of her in the first quarter. So unfortunately, I don't have an official update for you guys. It's kind of a privacy thing there with high school students, but we're definitely hoping it'll be a good result there. And a tie-up off of the inbounds. Alamogordo turned up the pressure. Volcano, looks like they subbed in a lot of reserves here, up by 16. So Silva will inbound to Kruger. Kruger's going to travel. Now, she either traveled or she stepped on the sideline. Not sure which one, but turns the ball over. 29 seconds left and back over to the Hawks. Cross midcourt with it. This is Vanessa Landavazo. And now a scramble for the ball on the floor at the top of the key. As Munoz and that is Aiden Jesusi, I think is how you say her name. I was trying to figure that before the game, but Faith Silva going to check out of the game and get a round of applause from the Tiger fans and her bench. And Obviously, emotions running high for the seniors in this group. Lady Tigers playing here with 2 seconds left. And the ball goes inside. They're not going to count that. The shot was good from Keeley Struck, but 53-37 your final score. As this group of seniors will walk off the floor for the last time. Brianna Bickham, Lyric Arcee. Unfortunately, Callista Jacob didn't get to play a full game tonight. We certainly feel for her. Darian Cosgray and Faye Silva with really one of the best careers we've seen in Lady Tiger basketball. She had a fantastic run, and this team should be proud of the efforts that they had this season. But come up here, 53-37 in the Class 5A first round. All right, we'll take a commercial break and come back. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball on ESPN Alamogordo. Again, your final score: Volcano Vista 53, Alamogordo 37.
Looking for high-quality, factory-authorized service for your ATV or motorcycle? Check out White Sands Motorsports. Our experienced service technicians ready to provide you with fast, efficient service on your sport vehicle. Whether it's a brand new purchase or your daily driver, White Sands Motorsports provides estimates, warranty work, safety inspections, and of course, customizations to fit your personality. White Sands Motorsports will help you maintain your investment. 21070 Highway 70 West in Alamogordo. Call 437-8189 to schedule an appointment today. What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. With financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company to get connected. 585-2700.
When someone thinks they have a better idea, like a new way to make it or a new place to take it, they start their own business. Every small business has not-so-small ambitions. We can help you with about every financial service you'll need, like e-statements to save your filing space, mobile banking from your smartphone, lines of credit for expansion, and online account access. To us, there's nothing small about small business.
First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
Every student wants their high school sports apparel, and there's only one place to get it, the Winner's Circle. They carry all the local school letter jackets, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, or Bear. While you're there, get your jacket personalized with embroidery, stitching, and have your letters and patches sewn on too. They also carry trophies, plaques, and awards, and service with a smile. It's all at the Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street in Alamogordo.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Welcome back. The Alamogordo Lady Tigers fall in the Class 5A first round, 53-37 to number 5 Volcano Vista. The Lady Tigers, number 12. Story of two halves. Faith Silva was able to knock down some shots in the first half. She was excellent at 23 points, hit 5 threes. And the Lady Hawks in the second half played box and won. So they played a zone defense against the rest of the team and had somebody sticking with Faith basically wherever she went on the court. And Alamo just really, it was hard to get the ball to her. And offensively, Alamo didn't have anybody else that really was able to some big shots for them. So Faith kept Alamogordo in this game in the first half. She had 23 of the 27 in the first half, and unfortunately in the second half just wasn't able to find any more offense. Alamo only scored 10 points. Hey, listen, it was a 9-point game with, 4.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Lady Tigers had a chance, and there was that sequence where Alamo missed a couple of free throws, and then Volcano raced down the floor and got a 3-point play on the other side, and that was kind of the end of it for tonight's matchup. But this group should be exceptionally proud of the season that they had. Played very well, moving up to Class 5A. I think with every team across the board for Alamogordo High School, we wondered how that transition would go, and we've seen some teams do very well, and Alamogordo girls basketball is one of those that has done very, very well this season. Coach Vigil's done a great job with this group over the last 3 years, has helped get them to this point, got them to the pit last year where they got to the state quarterfinals. And, I mentioned that group of seniors that has been with this team for, Callista Jacob played 5 years for this group. She was out there as an 8th grader. I remember her playing there. Faith Silva played a ton of time as well for the Lady Tigers over the years, and it's been fun watching her improvement as well. Brianna Bickham played some crucial minutes for the Lady Tigers this year and had some good games. Lyric Arcee coming off the bench. Darian Crosgray, unfortunately, picked up an injury throughout the season and wasn't able to play as much over the last number of games, but she certainly was important to the Lady Tigers over the last couple of seasons, and all 5 of them should be proud of the effort that they put in with Alamogordo girls basketball over the years. I mean, this hopefully something they'll remember the rest of their lives and really enjoy the experience. Had enjoyed the experience. That's obviously the biggest thing we all hope for there. Again, I'm sorry I don't have an update on Callista Jacob. Again, that's kind of more of a privacy thing. But again, my feelings were just in watching the way that everybody was dealing with her. She was awake when they took her off the floor, and everything was very calm and relaxed in the way that they were working with her. She seemed to be talking to the folks, and so my general feeling just from sitting from up here was that she seemed to be okay, but obviously complete speculation on my part. So we're just sending out, all of us here at ESPN Alamogordo and WP Broadcasting, sending our thoughts out to her. I know the video that we posted up on Facebook, a lot of people sending out prayers for her. So just know that we're thinking of her, and hopefully she's okay, and I'm sure she's being well taken care of at the medical facility that they took her to. But definitely a scary moment to see somebody collapse like she did there at midcourt and had that long delay. So that's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Next Tiger Sports broadcast coming up in a couple weeks. Tiger Baseball. Might be Tiger Softball. One of the two. District opener for one of those two teams. I can't remember which one it is. But not next week, but the week after. Be back with some Tiger Sports broadcasts for y'all. But your final score on the order scoreboard, 53-37. Volcano Vista defeats Alamogordo and eliminates them from the Class 5A playoffs. The great sponsors that have brought you tonight's broadcast: Cortez Gas, Showcase Carpet and Tile, Desert Sun Auto Group, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai, First National Bank, White Sands Mall, Otero Federal Credit Union, White Sands Motorsports, Richardson Motors, and the Winner's Circle. And looks like just got a text from Serena Paul, and she let me know there's a post up on Facebook. Callista's mom that Callista's doing good. Okay, so just wanted to pass it along to you. Callista's doing fine. She's laughing and she's awake and she's good to go. So wanted to get that to you guys before we sign off tonight's broadcast. So that'll do it, and we'll talk to you guys Monday on the Roundup here on ESPN Alamogordo. Thanks for tuning in to Lady Tiger Basketball.
This has been a presentation of Alamogordo Tiger Sports, brought to you by Desert Sun Motors, First National Bank, Tularosa Basin Telephone Company, Otero Federal Credit Union, Sleep Well, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai and Premium Pre-Owned Vehicles, The Winner's Circle, White Sands Motorsports, and Richardson Motors. Thanks for listening. You're listening to ESPN Alamogordo 103.7, Southern New Mexico's sports leader, KNMZ Alamogordo.
He is Myron Metcalf in for Ian Fitzsimmons. Joining me, Freddie Coleman on Freddie and Fitzsimmons on the ESPN app, SiriusXM Channel 80 and iHeartRadio. Presented by Progressive Insurance. You can always join the conversation, especially when it comes to the waiting game involving Antonio Brown. So many opinions and thoughts about this. You can weigh in as well at 888-SAY-ESPN, 888-729-3776. Now, he does have supporters. For example, Eric Decker, former NFL wide receiver. When he was on NFL Live, he says, you know what? Everybody should go